Good morning, my friends. How are you? So last night I had the honor of being at my nieces, so Sarah and Teresa Adams, also known as Tess, at their confirmation. And the message that the bishop gave to those about 30 or so young adults was faith, change, and service. And I thought about that, and I was thinking to myself, okay, so you've got this group of teenagers, and they are from three separate towns, I think, and they are all there together. And this is in Mattapoisett, Mass. So you're like, all right. So when the bishop is deciding what to say to these people, and he knows he's got a certain window of time that they're going to hear his message, and he was great. He was funny and he engaged them and he was a very good messenger. And I thought, so interesting that he chose the word change. And I and then I thought, what about those teenagers? And they're they have seen things change so fast in their lives, with the internet, now with Chat GBT. What is their life going to be like with how fast things can change, and how can we prepare for that? you know um I am 60. I'm going to be 61 next month, and I think about how hard it is to initiate change with people in my age group and around my age group, and just kind of getting some sort of transition, or knowing that there's always change and moving forward. So then I think about kids, and you give them something, and boop, 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 they're done, right? They've changed. And so it'll be interesting to see how their faith can help them with change, and whatever that faith is, right? So the faith that gives them even faith in themselves. Anyways, and then service. I thought it was great that he included the service. And I do believe that acts of service are such a potent part of communicating with people. And I heard something yesterday, which I thought was pretty cool. And it was on a podcast. And they were talking about new etiquette, speaking of faith, change, and service. And one of the things they said was they're talking about like when to do things and when not. And then they said condolences never expire. So what that means is if you are, even in service on setting out a card, that you're thinking about someone or giving them a call or however it is that you can serve. So anyway, I was inspired. It was beautiful to see them. We call them the littles, because we had my three older kids are the same age as their three older kids, but I stopped. Um, and my sister had two more. So they are very special to all of us. And it was just a beautiful ceremony. And I hope that faith, change, and service is something that they remember and that they take to heart, because our kids, right, our next generation, like they're the future. So I cannot wait for them. And what about you? How do you feel about that? Tell me, what was there anything in that message that resonates with you today? Anyway, later I'm going to be posting the video from yesterday, the engage that I did with the Realtor Association of Southeastern Mass. It was fun. It was fun. It was great, and I can't wait to work on that and craft that message even better myself. So thank you. Have an amazing day, and enjoy the weather.